Hi, my name is Dorothea O'Regan. I'm so delighted to be sharing some information with you. I had a total hip replacement this year on May 27th. And by Friday, June 19th, I was totally recuperated to the point where I had gone from the walker to 2 crutches to 1 crutch to a cane, and June 19th I was all done. I was blessed to have really good people in my life to help me with good suggestions and wonderful care. What I did before surgery was to make sure that I was eating as healthy as I could possibly do. I was still exercising at the gym regularly, and I was given some good suggestions about the benefits of increasing the weight on each of the machines and building back up to the number of repetitions. I also used what I call creative visualization and meditation before my surgery. I even used the same techniques of meditation and visualization after surgery. So I believe that all of that added to my quick recuperation. It was important, as I was told, to follow all the suggestions that the physical therapist gave to me, to do all of the exercises that she gave to me. And I know that a great part of this was the wonderful surgeon that I had, and my own abilities to use the powers of my own mind, as you can do as well, with visualization and meditation and relaxation. In my experience, I had a lot of achiness and discomfort, but I never had pain. I don't know how much my visualizing and meditation had to do with that, but I did not experience pain, so I had no pain medication. Nor did I receive pain medications in the hospital after surgery. I was only taking Tylenol, and I took Tylenol for about 5 days after I came home, and that was it. I never had pain after surgery. It was achiness. I had also been shown an easier way for people with Parkinson's or other challenges to help themselves get up off of a chair or a seat. And so I was able to use that technique in the hospital, and everybody was just amazed at how easy it worked. It's a Feldenkrais technique, and it's really simple. So however I share information about my experience, if I could help just one person with one good idea, then I feel that mission accomplished. By the way, I just wanted to share some information about what my recovery was like. A good friend of mine had made arrangements to stay with me from the day she picked me up at the hospital and to come and stay with me for 3 days. So she picked me up on Friday, May 29th at 5 o'clock. We went for a ride. At 7 o'clock, I took her out to dinner. Yes, I had the walker and the crutches to get in and out of her van, and I used the walker to go into the restaurant. I wasn't bedridden. I took her out to lunch Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Saturday, I enjoyed, with the walker, watering my garden. The restriction, of course, was no driving. I had to wait until I saw my surgeon on July 2nd. But again, it was Friday, June 19th, when I was no longer needing any kind of an assisted tool to work to help me to walk. I was never confined to home. I was taught how to go up and down stairs using 1 crutch and hanging onto the railing. So I was never bedridden. And again, no pain medications. It was Tylenol, and I only took the Tylenol for about 5 days after I got home. Made sure that I did all of the exercises that the physical therapist had described that was so important for me to do every single day. So I hope my experience will help someone out there, you especially. Regarding what I mentioned about meditation and visualization, that I know in my heart helped me, the one thing I would emphasize to every one of you is that the visualization that worked for me may or may not work for you, because we all have our own history. We all have our own reference points. So I'll share a little bit about the visualizations that I had for before surgery and after surgery. Before the surgery, I would visualize that I had legions of angels with cans of holy oil, pouring the holy oil into my hip to keep it as supple and as lubricated as possible, because the x-rays did not show a good story. But if I had totally bought into that, I might have had pain, which I just explained. I had achiness, but no pain. A tremendous help for me in the visualization process was that I was able to attend a joint replacement class at the hospital. And at that class, there was a table laden with all of the different parts that could be used in the human body for joint replacement. So I got to handle that piece that was going into this bone. I got to handle the ball, the little cup on it. I was amazed at how heavy it was. So I was then able to use that clear and concise visualization as to how my body was going to welcome that new part into my whole system. And I began saying, you know, I love my new hip. I'm so thankful and grateful for my new hip. Thank you, all the powers that be, for the talents of people that were able to manufacture something like this, for my good doctor. And so the visualization for my healing became even more elaborate, since I knew what the pieces looked like. And in particular, I found out by discussing with my surgeon that one of the pieces is ceramic. He even told me that that ceramic piece had pink and turquoise coloring on it. Those are the colors of our heart chakra, our heart energy center. How perfect colors for me in my relationship to how I think. I also knew that my body was going to have to manufacture new bone cells to incorporate that piece into my body. So my visualization incorporated that. My family's history was working in the mills in Lowell, Mass. I remember the looms. I remember all the machines. So I had visions of thousands of angels working thousands of looms, making the most finest gossamer fabric, and they sprinkled silver and gold bone cells onto that. And then they came in shifts, and they laid that into the new piece in my body. So whatever visualization would work best for you, that's the best one for you. You don't have to copy mine. It probably won't make any sense to you. So the idea is to come up with an idea, what resonates with you, what completes the picture. Because the movies that we play in our mind are absolutely powerful. Be careful what you think about, you might bring about. Thank you.